You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, guys, Super Bowl 57 has now ended. And this game ended in a lot of controversy at the end of this game. But honestly, guys, it was also a tale of two halves. The Philadelphia Eagles actually pretty much dominated the first half. They only allowed the Chiefs one offensive touchdown. But however, Jalen Hurts actually had a fumble that was returned for a touchdown. And that led to the Chiefs actually scoring 7 points. In the second half, though, things started to actually change around for the Kansas City Chiefs and their offense. They got things going. But, guys, we got to talk about the end of the game. Because at the end of the game, and Patrick Mahomes actually ran for about 20 yards on a play, got into the red zone. But it came down to, I believe it was 3rd and 8. And the Chiefs, they did not convert that third down. However, there was a flag, and there was some controversy with this thing, folks. Check this out. Super Bowl 57 decided by a controversial defensive holding call. Super Bowl 57 ended in anticlimactic fashion on Sunday night. With just over 90 seconds remaining, the Chiefs were awarded a new set of downs. On a questionable defensive holding call, Kansas City was then able to run down the clock and kick the game-winning field goal with just seconds remaining. Harrison Butker, who missed the field goal earlier in the game, made the kick to give the Chiefs their second Super Bowl victory in the past 5 seasons. This is the play right here. James Bradbury gets called for a holding penalty late in Eagles-Chiefs game, and that's good or bad call. Now here, I'm not going to play the sound with this. I don't want to get copyrighted. Now, this is within the line of scrimmage. You're actually allowed to make contact within the first 5 yards. Now, look at this. As this thing unfolds right here. He makes his move right there. He touches him right there on the back. And that's it right there. That is the call for holding right there. So as it plays out right there, that's it. And they called holding. He couldn't catch the ball anyway. And even watching the game, everybody, the analysts were actually saying that that's not holding right there. And guess what's actually trending right now on Twitter? Rigged. Rigged is actually trending right now on Twitter. Also saw Beardo's post. He actually pointed out you're allowed to make contact within 5 yards. This thing is going to go down in NFL history as one of the worst calls in Super Bowl history. That to me was definitely not holding. It wasn't. Now, I thought that the Chiefs would end up kicking a field goal with like a minute and a half left or something like that, 2 minutes left. And that would actually allow the Eagles to actually drive down the field and see if they can actually make a field goal or tie the game. But because of that call, the Eagles are forced to start using their timeouts. Kansas City deliberately did not go into the end zone because they wanted to take time off the clock, and it worked out for them. This one tweet right here says, cheap penalty to give the Chiefs the win. Rigged. Phantom penalties. The NFL needed to crown their new glamour QB, Mahomes. Everybody's tweeting out rigged. Let's see here. What does this one say here? There's no reason a game should be able to get swayed as much as it does by officiating in the NFL. Waste of my night. And Roger Goodell just came out and said the other day pretty much that NFL officiating hasn't been better. NFL officiating this season has been trash. We actually did videos on the roughing the passer penalties, and those roughing the passer penalties were not roughing the passer penalties, but they were called on the field. But anyway, you can see here, red is still going right there. Let's see here. Don't call anything all game, and under two hands left. I think they meant 2 minutes left. Hands the Chiefs the game on a touch to the back, unreal, rigged. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable, but the Chiefs, they have now won the Super Bowl. And boy, I got to say, man, that wasn't a whole bunch of calls in this game. That was not a bunch of calls from the officials. Honestly, I can't remember. I don't even think that was a sack in this game, really. But man, what do you guys think of that play right there? Oh, look at this right here. Look at this one. We did it with a referee hugging Patrick Mahomes right there. Man, a lot of controversy with this thing. And I'm pretty sure right now they're probably actually doing the awards presentation. I have not seen it. I'm assuming that they're going to give Patrick Mahomes the MVP. He didn't throw for a lot of yards at all in this game because, for one thing, the Eagles, they dominated time of possession in the first half. Yeah, Mahomes, 21 of 27 for 182 yards, 6.7 yards per attempt, 3 TDs, no interceptions. And Jalen Hurts, 27 to 38 for 304, 8 yards per attempt, 1 touchdown. But he had 3 rushing touchdowns on the ground, so he accounted for 4 TDs on the game. Boy, this is definitely going to go down in NFL history as one of the more controversial Super Bowls that we have seen in quite a while. I actually picked the Eagles, but I did say one thing I was actually right on. I was right that this would be a field goal game either way. And of course, the final score was 38 to 35. But man, I don't like the way this game ended. I don't. But the Chiefs, they are now the Super Bowl champions. Patrick Mahomes does have his second Super Bowl championship. And how many rings do you think that Patrick Mahomes will actually end with? 3, 4? Let us know down in the comments below. But that is pretty much it. The Kansas City Chiefs, Super Bowl champions, ends in very, very controversial fashion. And as you guys saw here, Twitter is not happy with this. Not happy at all with this game. Because if you actually go to trending right there, that's for me right there. Rigged. People were talking about Rihanna. I need to mention about Rihanna real quick. The halftime show was trash. We did find out, though, that she actually is pregnant again. People were actually speculating that she was actually pregnant. She is pregnant. That has been confirmed. And also, I believe that Rihanna was probably lip syncing. It looked like she was lip syncing. Do you guys think that she was actually lip syncing? I believe that she was. The halftime show, pretty forgettable if you ask me, in my opinion. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.